Energy. Why must we fear any foe? Why? Look at what is happening. Guys, this is the theft. The theft tomorrow will not be different from what we're standing on today. Let's do it.
All Black Stars, arise. Be ruthless and don't be timid. We are the stars of Africa. We never say die. Arise. Oh, Black Stars, arise. Be ruthless and don't be timid. We are the stars of Africa. We never say die. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to TRK Sports GH. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and review the Black Stars match with Portugal. If this is the first time you are watching us, please do us a favor and subscribe to the TRK Sports GH, share, and also like. We really need your comments. So please make sure you put your comments, suggestions, questions there so that we can review with everybody. I have with me here the Royal King himself. The Royal King, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Royal King. Thank you so much.
What do you have to say to the fans out there?
What I can say is thank you so much for your time. Thank you for everything, for your subscription, for your love for this program. And we really appreciate everything that you are doing for us. We said, if this is your first time, just like you said, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, TRK Sports GH, so that the program will move forward.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, King. So let's get the ball rolling. So the match yesterday, I know it was about 1 a.m. Korean time, but we all kept awake and watched it. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so how did you see the match? How was the game?
Thank you so much. I thank you so much once again, Royal Queen. And I thank our viewers. I want them to send their comments as we review the match. The match was a beautiful game, though the first half was a little bit boring.
Okay.
Only few people would like to see a defensive style of play, but most football fans would like to see, free flow, free flow game.
Okay.
So we wanted to see. That is why I enjoyed the second half.
Okay.
I score. That is what I meant the other time that I hosted the program.
Okay.
I said, that is what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That is what it meant. So it was a nice game, though. We didn't get the result that we all expected.
Okay.
But it's okay. It's okay for now. Maybe 1 or 2 lapses here and there. So,
which we're going to talk about later on. Okay. I mean, I watched it too. Initially, I really wanted to go and sleep because when it comes to soccer, it's a whole lot with me. So, but I did watch it. So we're going to go ahead and dive into some of the things that happened throughout the game.
Oh, okay.
The first one we're going to talk about is the first goal that Ghana conceded. It was through a penalty. What do you have to say about it?
If you play a defensive game, that is what happened.
Okay.
They put pressure on you a lot. And you should be prepared to defend well. You should know that if you are playing a defensive game, it means that probably you have a good goalkeeper.
Okay.
You have a good defense. You trust them. And that is what happened. The first, the first penalty, as they can see on the screen.
Okay.
You see Mohamed Salisu's foot is with the white socks and yellow boots, and Cristiano Ronaldo's foot
with the red and white
and black jersey.
Okay.
And as the viewers can see, Mohamed Salisu's foot was clearly ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo,
foot. Right.
And Mohamed Salisu touched the ball.
Yes.
According to, I don't know much about FIFA rules, but according to what we know, if you are clearing a ball and your foot touches the ball, if it's not from behind,
Okay.
that the player that you are chasing will fall.
But you are the leading.
You are
Your foot is
leading.
the leading.
Though Cristiano Ronaldo was leading, he did not push him.
Okay.
He stretched. And Cristiano Ronaldo knew that the ball is tall, the ball is stronger than him.
Okay.
Yeah, so his foot touched the ball. Then Cristiano Ronaldo, I can see, intentionally hits the back of, he hits Mohamed Salisu's heel.
Right.
Yeah, whether
Okay.
intentionally or unintentionally.
And he also...
hit, yeah,
Okay.
he hit his heel, then he fell. But say one day aponchi ni nintwie mo kopem a, you know, look at Mohamed Salisu's structure.
Yeah,
So,
definitely one will go
Ronaldo,
down.
yes,
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo is strong, but he's old. Oh yeah, what I say, so you will not be stronger than
Yeah, you
someone who
cannot
is
stand,
22 or 23 years
Right.
old.
Yeah.
You know, Mohamed Salah, look at his stature. So of course he's stronger than you.
Very strong.
So when
very
you hit him,
strong.
go down. But one thing that I was amazed was the referee's decision. So yeah, I was very much kind of wow.
Yeah. So yeah, in actual fact, not measurable or no, so no. Now I was also expecting the referee to kind of go back to see exactly what happened before, you know, calling for a penalty.
Queen, that is the reason why the VAR is there.
Okay. Okay.
Do you understand? That is the reason why that VAR is there. So I don't know why they did not use the VAR.
Because the match with Saudi Arabia and Argentina,
they use the VAR more than
they
20
really
times.
did use it a lot.
Sometimes
Yeah.
they will be playing, but the referee will say stop. Then they will talk to him from the VAR room. Then he will reverse his decision. But this one, the referee decided not to visit anything. He decided to take any action that he wanted. That is their own rule. I don't know why the referee did that. This is the referee that they are seeing on the screen. I mean, it was bad. I mean, as maybe he will say because you are a Ghanaian, but today I was listening to somebody and even a Portuguese fan said that a very young boy said the penalty was a dive. I mean, he saw that it was a very soft one. It was a dive. Then Cristiano Ronaldo should have done that. Looking at his pedigree as the world best player, he's taking it more than, you know. So if
you shouldn't be proud of such a goal,
yes, you
right?
shouldn't be proud of such a goal. But I know he was chasing records because he is the only player who has scored in 5 World Cup. Every World Cup he scores a goal. And so he was chasing that record.
Really,
wanted to break a record. So I think that, I mean, out of,
you never know. Okay, okay. I mean, you know, that is what we definitely feel about this, viewers. We think that the referee should have done a little more than just, you know, calling for penalty on something, a fault that we think we didn't, we didn't deserve, if you will. Okay, so enough about the penalties.
Okay.
Now let's come back to the coach, Ghana's coach,
All right.
Coach Otto Addo. Okay, so what do you say about his first half tactics, like the tactics he's played in the first half?
To me, it was boring. Boring tactics. But looking at the pedigree of the Portuguese,
right?
Maybe he wanted to study something. I mean, Coach Ibia wanted tactics. Wanted to study something to see the weaknesses and the strength, and they applied it perfectly.
Okay.
For that one, it was boring game. Sitting back and expecting them to bring the ball. Meanwhile, they have some prolific strikers than you. And if you sit back, normally, this is what happens. If you sit back, you should sit back, and when you get the ball, you give it to the midfielders. Then they give it to the one striker who is Inaki Williams.
Okay.
Yeah, who is playing up front. But this time, the Portuguese saw the danger of Kudus and Andrea Youth. Because of that, they did not even allow them to get hold of the ball.
Right.
Like 2-3 players were on them each.
Yes, I saw that.
If they had gotten the ball, they would have maybe given it to Inaki Williams. They saw that we are playing one top. And Nike Williams has speed.
Yes.
You know, he's a little bit younger than most of the Portuguese defenders, so he got the speed, he got the power.
Outspeed them. Yeah.
So they did not allow them to play the way we wanted, but we were able to hold them.
Okay.
You know, so it was boring though, but it was okay once we did not concede any goal in
the first half. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, I was really scared in the first half. In my opinion, I think the Portuguese really played us in the first half. In my opinion, I mean, you can have your own opinion out there, but that's what I think. But like you said, every coach has his own tactics, and I think it's also fair that when you are going into the game, you make sure that you study your opponents a little bit. You study the tactics they are bringing.
Yeah.
And then you, based on that, you can also redefine yours or change yours a little bit, you know, so that you'll be able to play the match very well.
Okay.
All right. Viewers, if you just join us, you are watching TRK Sports GH. This is a review and analysis of the Black Stars match with the Portuguese.
Okay.
If you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe. TRK Sports GH. Share. Please provide your comments so that we can together make this program the best. So moving forward, King.
Okay.
Players. So for me in soccer, one thing that I don't like about soccer game and about a team is when they keep taking the ball back, kicking it back to their goalpost instead of forwarding the ball. And that is what I think I saw in the Black Stars that I didn't like at all.
Queen, I was burning, man. I was burning. I mean, my heart was full of bitterness, anger. You know, this Ali Dissedu played very well.
Okay.
He played very well. I mean, looking at his first competitive game for the Black Stars shirt, in the Black Stars shirt, and he played extremely well. I think we've gotten a very strong right back.
Okay.
And maybe he can also play at the left back as well. So he's a very good guy.
Okay.
But one thing I didn't like, anytime he takes the ball, he's sending it back, just like you said. And they were pushing somebody, we are playing, we are soaking the pressure. So when you get the ball, I know it is good to recycle. They call it recycling. Recycle, give it to the goalkeeper. But, you know, anytime the goalkeeper gets the ball, the Portuguese will not even go. They will just be standing behind the 18-yard box.
Yeah.
So they will not allow you to recycle. It was very dangerous.
Very, very dangerous.
But yet, these people will not learn.
They kept
on giving it to the
it.
goalkeeper.
They kept doing it.
And it was something I can't even explain. I mean, if we had conceded, I mean, during that period, it would have been a very big mistake on their part. But just like I said, I mean, they were not able to score. It means we defended well. It means our tactics for the first half worked. So, praise be to God for that.
Okay. So generally, in moving forward, you think it is a good practice for the Stars to continue to do, or like? You
know, the coach said something. They tackle each game as it comes.
Okay.
So maybe looking at the tactics or the style of play of the Koreans and the Uruguayans, it might change.
Okay.
Maybe you go for all out.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right. It might change, and we may go all out. If you just join us, please subscribe to TRK Sports GH, and we thank you for watching. Like and share, and please go ahead and provide your comments so that this discussion or analysis will be lively for you all. Going forward, King, so let's talk about Inaki Williams.
Okay.
You think that the other player, they fed him with enough, balls for him to, shine?
I don't think they intentionally decided not to feed him with the balls.
Okay.
The Portuguese, just like I said before, they held people were complaining about the day involvement because they think, but yesterday he proved everybody well. he proved
He
us
played.
wrong.
Dede played.
He played his heart out.
Kudos to you, Dede.
Yeah, he played everything from his heart, from everything, and I love that character. About he played like as if he was the only one.
And he was very active. He was very interactive with the other players, commanding,
going to the defense, going to the right back, going to the rings, and trying to. No. He did very well. So the Portuguese held Dede and Kudos. They realized that though they knew that they were the dangerous people and Partey, they also held Partey in a nice way that we did not see that kind of that Partey that we all know.
No,
so yeah,
okay.
If they do that, the balls will not flow. You know what I mean? If they do that, the balls will not go. So I don't think it's their fault.
Okay.
Maybe the tactics is what.
Then again, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will leave it all to the coach. It probably was the coach's tactics. So we considered the first goal through a penalty. And there was also a second goal and a third goal. Comments out there, social media, is saying that almost the second and the third goals were all offside. But like we say, the coach, the referee didn't take the time to review, to see if it was offside or not. Going back to the previous matches that we watched, we saw that the referees were very engaged in anything, the least thing, they go back and make sure they review.
Okay.
What do you say about our third goal?
Honestly, our third goal was clearly an offside. But just like I said before, I don't know why the the referee decided to ignore, or the referee decided not to bring the the VAR involvement. When you look on the screen, when you check on the screen, you can see the rules. I don't know much about the rules, but what we know, we all watch soccer, that before a ball is played, your opponent or the defenders or whoever is defending, your opponent should be clearly maybe in a line with you or behind you. You should not be ahead of your opponent.
Right.
The moment your foot, your hands, your shoulder, your head, even some referees, when your shirt, is clearly ahead, they will take offside. Okay. So this one, for instance, when you look at the line, we were all like behind that striker. Look at where his foot is. Right. It's clearly an offside.
It should, the referee should have called
and I pray that FIFA will do the right thing to revisit this. They can do it. This is not a knockout stage. If it's a knockout stage, they will say they can't do anything about it.
That's initial.
This is initial. This is a group stage, so they can still do it and reverse it. Yeah. In English Premier League, sometimes they play after that, they reverse it, they say, no, you deducted a point or you're taking it. So FIFA can still reverse it. Okay. Only if Ghana FA or the technical team, they push for it. Right. According to this is what happens, so you should do something about it. And when they check it and they realize that it's an offside, they can reverse that goal. Okay. And say that maybe it's a draw. Okay. There's no way they are going to say Ghana, we won that match. No.
Minimum draw.
Yes, minimum draw. Yes. When you see João Felix, also the second goal was kind of also offside, but that one, the guy beat it quick. But this one was
clear.
Offside.
This one was
clear. And the penalty was also clear, not penalty. So they can revisit these two things, then all of us.
At least give us a draw.
Yeah, at least give us a draw. That is if Ghana FA will push.
If you just join TRK Sports GH, please, and if you haven't subscribed, share, like, and we are waiting on your comments. We thank you so much for your support. So, going forward, so now we conceded 2 goals, right? First one, and then it was a draw, right? Ghana scored
2-2,
and then 2-2, and
no. The first one, then
the first one was the penalty.
Ghana scored, equalized, then 2 and 3,
and then the second one. And so let's come back to Ghana's coach, Otto Addo. So I think after we drew, right, after we equalized, after 1-1, he made some changes. The change. So I saw that he took Dede Ayew and Kudos.
And Ali Dusedu. Oh, the three players.
The three players out and then substituted.
You know, sometimes we have to be polite a little bit, but it was technical, I would say technical bankruptcy.
Okay.
You know, honestly, I don't know the words to use, but I would say it's a technical bankruptcy.
Okay.
How can you change a right back who is doing so well, with the exception of he has just gotten a yellow card?
Okay.
We also have so many right backs there. So if he received a red card, after all,
yeah, maybe, you know, maybe he's a strong guy, so he doesn't want
Queen. You see, the hen that lays a golden egg is never destroyed or never sold.
Okay.
Akoko no a oto nkosua papa anasa aponche no odwan no a ne yemu mbaye no yenton no. No matter oyare sen kura yenton no. Usa ne yare na wa so be wo mba papa ama. Do you understand? So this he's I don't know. At that time we change Ali Dusedu oh yes so well. He was doing the runnings, he was hitting hard at the back there. We change you. Is it simple because he wanted to impress some players? Then at the same time you took Kudusa. That now Portuguese, you know, they were able to hold him because of your tactics. You know, Kudus, the Portuguese were able to hold him because of the tactics that coach he wanted them to play. So he was restricted in the center. Now you gave him the free will that he has started to explore. He has started to bust out.
So,
watch that here. Only the day now watch that more push hard, you know. Then you
change them.
Baby, I'm coming to say what bright.
Definitely.
Say baby,
Definitely.
because no Ghana na Crawford accuse coaches be. Say who's a player be ya dey pan we change.
No change no.
Enye.
Yeah.
Ali the shade or ya the pan we in film. They dey you yes, ebi amumi and say na yellow card you want to protect them.
Yes.
But
maybe it should have been one after the other though.
That is what I wanted to say.
Not at the same time.
At least you could have taken Ali Dusedu, leave Dede and Kudos in, wait a while, then you take Dede because Dede was tired. Then leave Kudos who was
just on
fire.
Yeah, on fire.
Taking Dede, you shouldn't have brought Jordan Ayew.
Okay.
Because we all know how Jordan Ayew play without showing disrespect. So Dede, it was Kopic who should have replaced Dede.
Dede, okay.
Inti no kono no be mo no ono so pick momentum ni kakra. Ni we say chale, na we change
Kudos.
Now
okay.
New one about. Just that time.
Okay.
But omo mo be mo fofo ni na no. It had to take them like 3-4 minutes or 5 minutes before they get well into the game.
Okay.
Now within that period now I'm
I know I'm share two goals. It was very painful. It was good.
Why do you have to do that?
Back to back like that. It was.
Why do you have to do that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But we can't blame match. They played well.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure I don't know last me can say. Yeah, sure say Ghana a friend say what do you call it? Ghana ball very nice football. Yeah, beautiful football. See, I know Ghana for be they are worried though, but what share how beautiful the
game was.
I know I'm from yes, like they say a bit to me.
A bit to me, push it forward. Yeah. It's TRK Sports GH, and you are watching analysis of the match between the Portuguese and the Stars, the Black Stars. If this is your first time watching us, please subscribe for us. We are counting on you. Like our videos and share. And also provide your comments. We are waiting on your comments to make this program very lively. Okay, so I've seen a comment here.
Feed Lamptey.
Okay.
Yeah. A guy called Feed Lamptey. He said, have you guys notified Ghana FA about what? Feed, if we are still watching, what do you want us to notify Ghana FA about? What is it, the penalty or the offside? Because I think they know better. I think they have better get to be able to know that this was an offside. So they know. The technical team knows better. That is how they are able to, track these kind of players and, do the analysis. So if that is what, Faith, Lamptey, if that is what you're talking about, I think they know better. But we can only sit here and analyze.
That through this media.
Through this media and analyze it. Faith. So that is it. All right.
So with that said, though, I had a question earlier.
Okay.
How far from the time of the game or the date of the game can they reverse?
I don't know. I don't know much. The FIFA rules speaks a lot.
Okay.
So maybe if the FIFA they really want to what do you call it? Reverse it or see to it, they can do it within a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then the Portuguese can also file a complaint and say no. They can also bring their analyst technician to say no. Then you can also bring your technician to say yes. Then it goes back and forth and back and forth. So let's see.
FIFA. Okay.
So Faith, this is the only thing we can do to notify Ghana FA if that is what you're talking about. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Faith, for your comments.
Before you go on, I want us to stress on the offside. You can see, just like Faith, for the purpose of Faith, you can see clearly the line. Look at the line with the ruler. The foot is clearly even the knee. The knee. Look at the knee, the thigh. Everything is ahead of ahead of our players.
Right.
And that is before the ball was played. The Cristiano Ronaldo was holding the ball.
Okay.
So this is an offside. Then looking at the penalty too, looking at the penalties, look at the foot of Salisu and Ronaldo. Salisu's foot clearly touched the ball
before Ronaldo.
So it wasn't an offside. Of course, in Nigeria,
it wasn't a penalty.
It wasn't a penalty, sorry. So in Nigeria, upon Joe Mopim. What Pim no so what not what I would say,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Faith. Say, you catch FIFA no dear. Only through this media. And I bet to me any FIFA akasa. Final word.
Okay. My final word, I would say that the fans should help us by subscribing to TRK Sports GH.
Okay.
If they've not done that, and we were expecting them to send messages, and I know because of maybe work and stuff.
Right.
But when you get opportunity, you can still send message, under this video.
Okay.
Because we will gladly review those messages to you. Yeah. And the GFA or the Ghana Football Association, we say they are there right now, so they should try and do the right thing if they can contest or appeal.
Appeal, yes. If they can appeal.
Looking at what we are seeing right now.
The penalty.
The penalty.
And the third goal.
And the third goal.
Yes.
If they can appeal.
If they can appeal. A draw.
This is not a penalty. I mean, Salisu's foot clearly touched the ball, and looking at this, this guy was clearly
ahead of the Black Stars.
So,
yeah.
If they can, they should do something about it. If they know that Nkusiaga, they should not waste their money, they should not waste their time to appeal. But I think they're appealing also. Maybe, yeah. If not, then they can appeal and see if we be paid to me finance it about. Then we are going to continue with the live program.
Okay.
I mean,
yes.
As far as this World Cup is concerned, and even after the World Cup, we will try and continue with the live program.
Continue to bring live programs.
This European Championship, EPL, and other league, we will still like to talk about it. So that is what I can say. And we love them so much, they should subscribe for us. Yeah, that is what I can say.
All right. Thank you so much, King. All I will say, my last comment actually is to the Black Stars. Black Stars, we love you. We ask that continue with the momentum, continue with the zeal, continue with the joy and the motivation, the drive and everything. Think about the fans out here who are supporting you with our heart, our mind, our soul, and everything, and use that as a motivation. And to our fans out there and our viewers, we love you, we cherish you, we love everything that you are doing for us, your subscription, your comments, everything. We ask that please continue to support TRK Sports GH. Subscribe if you haven't already, like and share these videos, and also provide comments. And arise, Black Stars, arise, be ruthless, and don't be timid. We are the stars of Africa. We never say die.
Why must we fear any foe? Why? Look what is happening. Guys, this is the theft. The theft tomorrow will not be different from what we are standing on today. Let's do it.
Oh, Black Stars, arise. Be ruthless and don't be timid. We are the stars of Africa. We never say die.